China's newest and most advanced aircraft carrier has successfully launched 3 different types of aircraft using its new electromagnetic catapult system, marking a major breakthrough in naval aviation technology. According to a CNN report citing Chinese state media, this achievement was shown for the first time in publicly released footage, which has been described as a significant technological milestone. In the video released by state broadcaster CCTV, 3 aircraft were seen taking off from the Fujian carrier using the EMALS, Electromagnetic Aircraft Launch System, the 5th generation J-35 stealth fighter, the 4.5 generation J-15T fighter, and the KJ-600 early warning and control aircraft. Chinese media hailed the tests as another major breakthrough in the country's aircraft carrier technology and a milestone in its naval capabilities. Globally, only one other aircraft carrier possesses this advanced launch system, the U.S. Navy's newest supercarrier, the USS Gerald R. Ford, which was certified for flight deck operations in 2022. This development comes at a sensitive time, coinciding with a visit to Beijing by a U.S. congressional delegation, aimed at strengthening bilateral relations, including military-to-military contacts. This visit marks the first such delegation to China in 6 years. Former U.S. Navy captain and analyst Carl Schuster said that the successful tests aboard Fujian, which included both catapult launches and arrested landings, suggest that the warship could be officially commissioned into the People's Liberation Army Navy within weeks. Further certifications are expected in the coming months, while final integration exercises with China's Air Force and Rocket Force may take place by next spring. The EMALS system gives aircraft the ability to take off with heavier loads of weapons and fuel compared to the ski jump ramps on China's previous 2 carriers, the Shandong and the Liaoning. This means Fujian-based aircraft will be capable of striking targets at greater ranges. Analysts believe this dramatically extends China's combat reach and represents a step toward true blue-water naval capability. In terms of technology, Fujian stands on par with the USS Gerald R. Ford, but unlike the American carrier, which is nuclear-powered and can stay at sea indefinitely, Fujian relies on conventional fuel and must refuel at ports or via tankers at sea. As China expands its naval power, it has taken a more assertive stance across regional waters, from the Taiwan Strait to the East and South China Seas, drawing criticism from countries such as the United States, Japan, and the Philippines. During the congressional delegation's visit, Representative Adam Smith, a senior Democrat on the House Armed Services Committee, expressed concern over the lack of adequate military communication between Washington and Beijing. He said that China's rapidly growing military and nuclear arsenal, combined with the U.S.'s own large force and stockpile, make it dangerous for the two sides to lack proper dialogue, since miscalculations or misunderstandings could escalate into serious crises. Smith highlighted the increasing number of near-collision incidents between Chinese and American ships and aircraft, stressing the urgent need for better communication channels to avoid accidents. He further stated that dialogue on nuclear weapons must also expand between the two powers, given the risks. According to him, the rapid advancement of technologies such as artificial intelligence, drones, cyber warfare, and space-based capabilities has only raised the risks of miscalculation and conflict. The U.S. delegation arrived in Beijing on Sunday, meeting with Chinese Premier Li Qiang, Defense Minister Dong Jun, and Vice Premier He Lifeng, who also leads China's trade negotiations. During Monday's talks, Smith told Dong that the U.S. wants to strengthen contacts with China, especially on military matters. According to Chinese media, Dong urged the U.S. lawmakers to remove obstacles and restrictive measures in order to improve relations through practical steps. This visit came just days after a phone conversation between U.S. President Donald Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping, the latest in a series of high-level contacts ahead of a possible leaders' summit. Trump said he would meet Xi at the upcoming APEC summit in South Korea next month and also plans to visit China early next year, while Xi is expected to make a reciprocal visit to the United States at an appropriate time. The successful launch tests aboard the Fujian, paired with the sensitive timing of U.S.-China talks, reflect both the rapid rise of China's naval power and the growing urgency for direct communication between the world's two most powerful militaries in order to prevent future confrontation.